If you got to pick one video game that you would live in for the rest of your life, what game would you pick and why? Dead or Alive, Extreme Beach Volleyball. Stardew Valley. Just gimme my chill farm and super friendly townsfolk, I'm happy. Alright, who TF wished for Plague Incorporated? Wii Sports, because I don't want to die some gruesome death. I just wanna live popping off dingers and bowling turkeys the rest of my sweet lookin' avatar life. Animal Crossing, because it's fun and nice and peaceful. The Sims, basically life, but I'll motherload my way to the top. Growing up, I always wanted to live in the Pokémon world. Pokémon Gold and Silver would give me the greatest options for travel, plus the evil team isn't trying to destroy the world or anything, which is A+. Pokémon, just traveling about catching Pokémon is a dream. Assuming Ganondorf is taken care of, I could live in Kokiri Forest. Edit, I am also fine with Kakariko Village, or maybe a nice little cabin on Lake Hylia. In my mind I was thinking of Ocarina of Time, but any of the other iterations is fine as well. RuneScape. Lots to do, and I saw a post that estimated the map to be a bit bigger than the size of Singapore, so plenty of time to wander around killing cows and mining shit. Before you guys decide, keep in mind that you're not necessarily the protagonist. Imagine you're an NPC. Skyrim would be a ducking nightmare if you're not the Dragonborn or a Jarl. Mass Effect. 100%. Space exploration, high technology, biotics, sorry, what's not to love? Obviously I'd want to live either a lifetime before or sometime after the whole Reaper thing. Edit, lots of people saying that living before the Reapers wouldn't be good, or if I was in the Me universe but before the Reapers, I'd still end up in that war since it's a fairly short time frame. That's why I also said or sometime after. Keep in mind that humanity survives in the Milky Way, and recovery progress was already being made. Not everyone jumped ship, as it were, to Andromeda. Also, since this is a hypothetical, I believe I reserve the right to end up in the circumstances of my choice for this universe transfer. Tongue. Easy, Minecraft, I can build shit in 'em with friends smile. Leisure Suit Larry. KSP Kerbal Space Program. With a budget like that, exploring the solar system is going to be a piece of cake. Losing a few astronauts also isn't that much of a problem anymore. A dating sim. Red Dead Redemption 2. I wanted to be a cowboy on the open range. Since it is the rest of your life, Skyrim would be nice if you were the Dragonborn and knew the shit you shouldn't do. #X200B, #X200B, edit, spelling. Splatoon, because it's just our world but we can shapeshift and everyone is really competitive about paintball and talk to fish. I would say Witcher 3, but I'm be afraid of being a side character that ducking dies all the time. Farming Simulator 2015. It's basically how I live anyway. Gary's Mod, basically I can do everything I want. Breath of the Wild. Even if it was just the Zor domain. One of the most chill places I've seen in a game. Water slides. Elite Dangerous. I can fly a spaceship all day every day and make billions of credit doing it? Count me in. GTA 5, and only because it's almost like real life but better. Subnautica. I've spent over 300 hours playing that stunningly beautiful game, mostly just exploring and building. I still don't want to leave. All alone on a gorgeous ocean world with abundant resources and nobody else around to bother me? Sign me the duck up. Doom. Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. It's already the only game I play all the time anyways. Edit, the name, For all of you who are getting mad about it. Minecraft, theoretically an infinite amount of things to do. Definitely not Minesweeper. EVE Online, without a doubt. Nigh an immortal character that can fly spaceships with their mind, are respawned when killed through clones, and learn new things by injecting them into their head. It would be a trip. No Man's Sky because Pretty Planet Exploration Edit. Thank you so much for the award. Smile. I've only been on here for a couple of days, so it's very cool to see some appreciation. Smiles. 3. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Who wouldn't want to live in Star Wars universe? Detroit Become Human, but after the androids are accepted into society. Ending. Always thought it would be cool to have a robot friend. Lol. Animal Crossing, no doubt. It would be so easy to make money and pay my debts. Life would be chill. Escape to nature. Chrono Trigger. Time travel, magic, a robot buddy, and a badass chick friend with a tail. I can get away without speaking at all too. Perfect. Tetris. I will just be there chilling it out with them blocks. Skyrim. Not a hero's life but a being a farmer just outside of Whiterun. I'd say Zelda Breath of the Wild. The vast expanses and ability to go anywhere, the gathering, hunting your own ingredients and cooking. Shield boarding and gliding would be seriously fun. Horseback riding through the pastures. AC Black Flag. I frickin' love pirates. Pokémon. Because Pokémon. The world of Metal Gear is like the real world but with mechas. I always dreamed of living in Harvest Moon 64. You have an adorable farm, Teresa, nice village nearby that even has a bar, a bunch of community events, you can go fishing, Teresa Mountain to explore and more. One of the Zeldas because it's the perfect blend of magical, peaceful, depending on where you live I suppose, and exciting still. Maybe Wind Waker, so I can be by the sea and travel to little islands. Also great soundtrack to my life. THISLIFEISAGIME. Am I crazy for my first thought being Horizon Zero Dawn? Danganronpa V3. It sounds like a horrible idea, but it'd be interesting at least. I can't believe no one said Kingdom Hearts. You've got every Disney World at your disposal. Pirates, space, fantasy kingdoms, mermaids, Mount Olympus, Wonderland, high-tech superheroes, you can run around as a lion. I could go on for a while. Plus Teresa Town where a bunch of FF characters are just chilling. Bomberman so I could blow people up. Animal Crossing. It's literally my dream. Live in a perfect peaceful world full of talking animals where you pick fruit, collect bugs, fossils and fish and trade for everything. Animal Crossing. Minecraft peaceful. I'm thinking one of the Star Trek games because that is a pretty good universe to be in compared to all the pain and suffering that would be in everything else. Minecraft. Hentai Wars. Minecraft, because with all monsters aside, it would be nice to lead a life of farming and mining. Leisure Suit Larry in the land of the lounge lizards, hookers, alcohol, porn. This requires an explanation? No Man's Sky, an endless universe ripe for my exploration with friends? World of Warcraft. Stardew Valley. It's quite peaceful, Terry's a lot to do, and Terry's still a little bit of magic and high fantasy in parts of the game. Maybe I'm just saying this because I'm pretty much trapped indoors doing nothing and seeing no one for a little while, but that's my pick. Edit, if not that, then Pokemon and Sinnoh. The Stanley Parable for the memes. Skyrim. Assuming that I am the main character Monster Hunter Tri-World. I'm going around fighting big ol' monsters and getting a good amount of money for doing so. Even if the profession is dangerous, it would be fun and I would grow an even deeper appreciation for the monsters I hunt and capture. If I'm not the main character and the main character isn't present, then Skyrim. Not only could I become an adventurer and get strong on my own, but there isn't an MC to quick save rampage me. If I'm not the main character and the main character is present, then probably Fire Emblem Awakening. Assuming I came into contact with the shepherds, I would be able to join them and be able to connect with all of those amazing characters. Final Fantasy XI. I have had the dream to be in that game from the moment I made my Tarutaru. Not only could I play all the jobs, I made so many good friends and cherish all the time I spent on it.